Hello, yogis. Welcome to your mat. My name is Anne. I'm happy to be practicing with you today. We are going to start our practice in a comfortable seated space. So come onto your mat. You can sit on a cushion if you like, cross your legs, try to line your heels up with the center of your body. Hands rest out onto your knees, palms turned down. Thumb touching index finger in Gyan Mudra, eyes closed. And just allow a moment for yourself to arrive. Today's practice, we will find opening, length in our body. We'll also find some strength. So allowing ourselves to just set the foundation, to settle our energy, whatever we brought to the mat today. Take a couple really nice, long, deep breaths for yourself. Feeling your arrival to your yoga practice. Lifting up through the crown of your head, but also rooting down through your sitting bones. Start to gaze into the space behind your closed eyelids, Chitta-Kasha. Relaxing the eyes back even more. Releasing any tension that's sitting in the neck or shoulders, in the jaw or the forehead. Really coming to your practice with whatever you have going on today. Let anything that doesn't belong here on your mat with you to just set it to the side for your practice so you can really just be you, experience your body, your breath, and really start to find some space between your thoughts. There's always this self-dialogue going on. I am this, I am that, I am tired, I am sore, I am angry. What if we just released all of that and just showed up without answering that I am what, or who, but just I am. Make it more simple and more basic. Take a really deep breath in through your nose. With your lips closed, just exhale back out through your nose, creating a ha-like sound. And then find that same ha as you inhale. As you start to really engage your Ujjayi breath, the breath is really important. It's our life force. It's half of our practice. So keep it alive. Today, throughout your practice on your mat, and really bringing it back anytime you notice that it's kind of gotten shallow. Take a moment here to set an intention for you today. Your intention might just be a word, or it could be a phrase. And then inhale, reach both arms out and up towards the sky, reaching long through your side body. Kiss your palms together, grabbing a hold of your intention. Exhale, draw hands down to center of your heart like you're planting that seed of intention. Let's do that twice more. Inhale, out and up with your arms. Really find length, move slow and in control. Clasp the palms, feel the heel of the hand, grasp together, and then slowly draw that seed of your intention down to the center of your heart. One more time. Inhale, expanding your chest, expanding your lungs, just waking up your body. Feel the heat of the two palms kissing. Exhale, hands draw down to center of heart. And again, just pause this time, planting your seed. Maybe closing your eyes, taking a moment for you. Then gently reach your right hand over to the right. You can use a yoga block if you need under palm. Right hand to the mat. Soften the right elbow. Left arm reaches up and over. Keep both sitting bones rooted down. Feel beautiful length in your side body. Take a deep breath in. And with your exhale, slowly let your left hand come down towards the earth. It might touch, it might not. Kind of getting a deeper stretch in your back rib cage on the left side. In lifting the arm back up, bending into your left elbow, and then opening the chest to the sky, any amount that feels good here. Good. Exhale, reaching arm up and over, ear. Reach, 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 reach. Maybe you reach a little bit longer, fingertips connect to the earth, bowing in, relaxing neck. Inhale, open back up, elbow opening or bending, chest opening, both sitting bones rooted. Good. One more time, reach over your ear. Exhale, reach long through your left hand, and then let your heart bow over your right knee. Relax any tension in your neck. Keep rooting down through your opposite left sitting bone. Good. Slowly come upright. Keep the twist in the body. Let your left hand find your right knee and take your right hand behind you. Just take it into a seated spinal twist. Both sitting bones rooted down. Crown of the head lifting. Breath intact. Keeping the left hand at the right knee, slowly take your right hand across to your opposite left knee, crossing at the elbows, round your spine and round inward, stretching out your back, maybe tucking your chin in. Good. Inhale, open up the elbows, lift the heart, maybe lift the chin. Good. Reach for the sky, kiss the palms together. Get long. Exhale, hands come to heart. Good, beautiful. Take left hand to the left, right arm goes sweeping up and over. The bottom elbow softens. You take that side stretch to start. Feel all of that beautiful length in your body. Good, take a deep breath in. Exhale, slowly continue reaching your right hand all the way over towards the left. Maybe the fingertips touch the ground. Getting beautiful length in your back rib cage. Inhale, open up through your heart. Bend your right elbow and open the chest up, maybe a little extra. Good. Exhale, arm sweeps up and over the head. It reaches out towards the left. You bow in a little bit. Both sitting bones are rooted. Inhale, open up your heart. Bend your right elbow. Chest opens. One more time, reach up and over your ear. Lengthen through your right hand. Finger comes to the ground and you're bowing over your knee now. Just allowing yourself to feel a rounding in the spine if that feels appropriate. Good. Keep the twist in the body. Let your right hand find your left knee. Left hand goes behind you as you lift up through the crown of the head. Lengthen. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Good. Keeping the right hand on the left knee. Slowly take your left hand across, crossing at the elbows. Grab a hold of the knees if you can reach. If not, you get as close as you can. Round your spine, tuck your chin in. This time, really press your forearms or your upper arms, whatever are touching, together and feel more opening in your shoulders. Good. Beautiful. Take your arms, reach up, then start to cactus the arms. Lift your heart. Everything opens. Beautiful. Reach your arms out and up. Kiss palms together. Slowly guide hands to heart. Good. Fingertips reach to the earth in front of you. Crawl your hands forward and move forward onto your knees, extending the arms out as you sit back towards child's pose. Keep the arms active today, connecting forehead to the ground, fingers spreading wide. Big toes connect. Feel your sitting bones and your tailbone lengthening back as your hands lengthen forward, stretching the whole back out. Take 3 full deep breaths here. Full inhales, full exhales. Good. Slowly keep your arms engaged. Make your way up onto hands and knees. Fingers are spread wide. Let's take some cat-cow here. It can be more traditional or more organic. Melting your heart as you inhale, throat opens. Exhale, rounding spine, doming into your back. Going to the rhythm of your breath, melting the heart, rounding as you exhale. Create some space in the body, awareness of how you're feeling, where are you feeling, and really just being here. We show up, we do the work, we do get the benefit. And showing up can really be the hardest part. I know you know that, I know that. Let's take another 2 breaths here. Beautiful. Take your right leg, extend the right leg back. You can tuck your toe under. Let's do that first anyways, just to stretch into the back of the heel and calf. Kind of pressing back through the heel and lengthening forward through the heart. And then I want you to point the toe, so it's just resting lightly on the ground here. Keep your hips squared and now lift it up off the mat. And if you've immediately arched your spine, I want you to push back through your hands, keep nice and flat through your back, and then take your opposite left fingertips forward. They can be tented on the ground here to start. Good. And when you lift the arm, I want you to turn the thumb up so you're just pivoting in the shoulder socket a little bit. So when you're ready, lift your thumb up off the ground, lift the left arm up, take a deep breath. In, exhale, just tap fingers and toe to the ground lightly. Inhale, lift back up, nice and long through arm and leg. Exhale, tap fingers and toes to the ground. One more time. Inhale, lift up like that. And exhale, tap to the ground. Good. This time, inhale, lift up, bend your right leg, and just left arm reaches back, and it's not going to grab anything. It's just reaching towards the foot. It's not quite there. Take a deep breath in. Good. And then lengthen back out. Good. Bring your left hand to the ground. Roll to the instep of the right foot, and now extend your right arm up and over your ear. Good. Take your right elbow, cactus the arm, and open your chest a little bit more. Good. Slowly bring your right knee down to the mat. Thread your right arm underneath the left till the back of the shoulder is on the ground. Press into your left fingertips, tenting the hand, and just get another little twist here. Plant your left hand firmly to the earth. Push into the left hand. Sweep your right arm back to the sky. Open everything up. Good. And then let your right hand come down to the mat. Take a cat-cow, melting heart, inhale. Rounding spine, exhale. Neutral spine, take your left toes back. Tuck your toes under. Press back into your left heel. Feel that heel pressing back. Feel a good stretch. Push into your hands and try to lengthen forward through your upper back a little bit more. So there's a lot of engagement to keep that. Now you're going to switch and point your left toes, just lightly resting the top of the foot on the mat to start. Reach your right opposite hand forward and why can't I say that word? Tent your hand. Okay, now pick your left foot up off the ground and pull the lower belly in. And inhale, lift your right arm, thumb leads. Keep your body nice and long. Exhale, tap hand and top of foot down. belly hugs in. Inhale, lift up, lengthen through your side body. Exhale, tap, hand and foot down. Good. Inhale, lift and lengthen. This time, bend your lifted leg and reach back like you're going to grab the foot, but don't actually do it. Lengthen even more. Lengthen and twist. Lift your knee up a little bit higher. If you're like me, you have tight quads. I do for sure. Deep breath in. Good. Exhale, slowly, hand down, and roll to the instep of your left foot. Peel your left hand up to the sky and then extend it up and over your ear. Really opening up your left side body. Anchor your foot down for support. Push into your right hand and get out of that right shoulder socket so you're creating a lot of space. Good. Slowly lift your left hand to the sky. Bring your left knee to the earth. Thread left arm underneath right ear down. You can come back up onto your little hand tent and then press into the fingers and spiral open. Just a little extra, stretching our back out. Being aware of who and what we are today. Good. Slow and steady. Place your right palm down. Thread your left hand up towards the sky. Good. And bring your hand back down towards the earth. Tuck your toes under. Lift your knees and hips up and back into downward facing dog. Pedal your legs out if you wish. Little popping happening in my ankles. Beautiful. Let's take our right leg, extend it up towards the sky. Good. Pay attention here to your space. So we're going to keep our leg nice and straight and then circle the leg around as big as we possibly can go. So one big circle. We're going to do 2 big circles in this first direction. Big circles, leg is long. Reach your leg to the sky and then go 2 in the opposite direction. As you're circling around, really feeling your right hip, loosening up the hip, lubricating the hip, and pay attention that you don't twist your chest too much. So try to keep equal weight in both hands. Hard to do, I know. Take a deep breath. Once you've done that 4th circle, and lift the right leg up to the sky, kind of leveling out your hips now. Exhale, slow, bring your knee to your chest, coil through your spine, press into your hands, and hold. Feel lots of strength in your arms. Pull the belly up and in. Lift your heel a little bit higher. Beautiful. Inhale, extend. Right leg up and back. Spread your toes out. Get long in your body. Exhale, knee to chest. Round your spine. Slowly look forward and step your right foot between your hands. Lower your left knee down towards the earth. Relax the ankle. Crawl your hands up onto your right thigh and pause here. Okay. Sink down into your hips without completely collapsing. Keeping your right hand on your right thigh, sweep your left arm up and over. And just feeling this really beautiful opening. Good. Keep reaching through the left hand. Bring your hand out in front, kind of over the right corner of your mat. Reach as far forward as you can. You can also use a block under your hand here. Left fingertips are going to come to the ground over on the left side. So there's a block if you need it. And right arm goes up and over. Feel all that length getting into our hips, and then sweep the right arm all the way to the left. And either your hand comes onto the thigh, onto a block, or the earth now on the right side, and the left arm goes up and over one more time. Good. Reach through the left hand, reach it all the way across the right side of the mat. Both fingertips find the earth. Shift back. Find Ardha Hanuman. Flex into your right ankle and then surrender into a long back forward fold. Relax your neck and your jaw and really just breathe here. Good. Rebend into your front knee. Tuck your back toe, lift the back knee. Fingertips go on blocks or the earth out in front of your right leg. Press off the left foot and come into a standing splits now. And try to be nice and level through your hips. Lift up from the inner left thigh. The foot can be flexed or pointed. I don't really care. Allow your head to get closer to the earth. Take your right hand, reach it around the back of your right calf, hug in a little bit more, get longer in your neck as you lift your left leg 1 more inch to the sky. Good. Slow and steady. Bring left foot down to meet the right at the top of your mat. Big toes touch, little space in the heels, forward fold. Lift up halfway to a flat back, inhale. Surrender and fold, exhale. Bend your knees, sweep your arms forward, chair pose. Heels are heavy. As you're heavy in your heels, rotate the palms to face in or even pinky fingers in. And toes get light. Spread your toes out. Good. Go a little bit deeper into your legs. Breathe here for another 5. Go deeper. 4. You can even pulse a little. 3, 2, 1. Stand up all the way tall. Kiss the palms together. Exhale. Draw the hands to your heart. Good. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Kiss the hands. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Lengthen up halfway. Inhale and wiggle your feet out now. Turn your toes out, heels in, and we're squatting down for a low malasana. Bring hands to your heart center, elbows pressed to your knees, and lift the crown of your head. You might need a block underneath sitting bones here if you feel really tight in your ankles today, or knees even. Good. If you're here and you're comfortable, we go to the next phase where we reach our arms up and we engage a little bit by lifting up to the pelvic floor, lifting up to the crown of the head, navel hugging in. Good. Take another breath with it. And then take your left or right hand, reach it forward and then in front of your right knee and extend up and over your head with your left arm. Good. Now reach your left hand out to the left and wrap it around your lower back. See if you can get towards the right hip crease. Relax your neck. De-stress there. Option to wrap your right arm around if that's calling to you. If you're not warm enough for that, don't do it. Taking a bind. 3 more breaths. Creating some space. Good. Unwind the arms. Let's take them back up towards the sky and start in that same place. Belly hugs in. I'm starting to feel my hips, are you? Take a deep breath in and then reach your left hand forward and out to the left. And the right arm is going to go up and over the left side of your body. So you're doing this little tiny side stretch. Good. And then reach your right arm over towards the right. Open up the chest and then extend it back behind your body, looking for the left hip crease. And it can stay there, or some of you are taking a bind, depending on what your body is saying. Please honor that. Navel hugging in, relax your neck. Be with the version that you have chose. Good. Inhale, unwind back to center. Reach your hands to the sky for a moment. Exhale, fingers release to the earth. Hips lift up. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. Turn your toes forward and fold inward. Shake your head yes, shake it no. Good. Heel toe your feet in till they're all the way together. Big toes touch. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold back in. Chair pose, Utkatasana. This time in chair, I want you to get really light in your heels and lift them up off the ground as high as you can. Squeeze your legs together. If you've chosen to keep your feet at hips width, that's fine. You might use a block between your thighs. Keep the thighs the same distance as your ankles. Good. Keep the crown of your head lifted. Keep your fingers active. Keep your heels lifted and start to slowly lower down. Whew. When you get to the earth, widen your knees, palms to the ground. Lift your hips up high, hug your knees around your outer upper arms, and shift the weight forward for Bakasana Crow Pose. Round into your upper back a little, lift one foot up off the ground with the option of lifting the second foot. Let's try for 3 full breaths here. Good. Feet to the earth. Step to plank and pause. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, lower to your belly. Maybe the knees come down first to safely come on to the ground. Good. Lengthen out your lower back. So sometimes I like to kind of tuck my toes and try to pull my hips back and then let my legs get flat. Press into all 10 toes, hands slide next to your chest. Roll your shoulders down the back and lift your heart for baby cobra. Keep your neck neutral. Press the feet into the earth. Good. Lengthen heart forward, slowly lower to the earth. Next one, inhale cobra. This time lift your hands up off the ground. Keep your feet earthbound, grounded. Exhale, lower. Good. This next one, inhale, lift up. Lift your hands up off the ground and also lift your feet if it sounds good to your body. Lift, 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 lift. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower. As you lower, bend your knees and swish knees side to side. Good. Pause, tuck toes, press back up to plank, and head back to down dog. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Let it go. Left leg to the sky. Reach long through the left foot. And we're going to start with those big, giant leg circles. Big circles, nice and slow and controlled. 2 in one direction and 2 in the other. The alternate for this is your knee is bent, but I really want you to feel the length today, just for fun. Once you've done the first 2, go in the opposite direction. The more you slow things down, you can really feel the mechanics of what is happening in that left hip. And you can also feel the weight of your leg. So once you've completed, inhale, lift left leg to the sky and try to level out your hips now. Pressing to the heel or the ball of the foot. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, knee to nose or chest. Hover over your push-up and we hold here. Lift the knee up tighter towards your chest. Pull the belly and lift the heel up a little bit more. Feel your core activate and turn on. Good. Slow extension, foot to the sky. Exhale one more time, knee to chest. This time look between your hands and gently step the left foot through. Lower the right knee down towards the earth. Relax through the back ankle and crawl your hands up onto your left thigh. All right, we've made it this far. Sink down into your hips. Crown of your head is lifted and we're breathing. We're going to keep the left hand on the thigh and reach the right arm up and over and lengthen up and over towards the left. Opening up the front of the hip. Keep reaching towards the left as far as you can. Reach, 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 reach. The hand will sweep all the way to the ground on the right or use your block. And now take the left arm up and over. Big long lines in our body today. Keep reaching through the left arm. Reach, 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 reach. Go in front of your left foot and maybe the hand goes to the ground this time or maybe not. And the right arm goes up and over. Good. Reach through that right hand. This time find the earth and then shift back for Ardha Hanuman. Flex back through the left heel. Pull the toes back and fold in. Relax your face, your neck, your jaw. Deepen your breath. Let's move this into standing splits. So rebend into your front knee, tuck your back toe, lift the back knee, fingers tent out in front of you, and extend your right leg to the sky, squaring the hips as best you can. Lift from the inner right thigh, relax your neck. Take your left hand to the back of your left calf, hug in a little bit more. Breathe, friends. Good. Deep breath in. Both feet to the earth. Left foot and right foot connect. Big toes touch. A little space at your heels. Come up halfway. Inhale. Fold. Exhale. Chair pose. Utkatasana. Sit. Find the weight in the heels this time. And again, 5 deep breaths. We may pulse down and just slowly get a little bit lower and feel our legs really squeeze together. Good. Take a deep breath in. Press through your feet. Come up, stand tall, and this time rise up right away onto your tippy toes. Hands are reaching up. Squeeze your ankles together. Good. Keep reaching up through your hands. Start to bend your knees. Keep your heels lifted. Keep your heels lifted, and like you're on the slowest elevator of all time, don't rush it. Slowly lower down. Good. As you lower down, start to widen your knees. Stretch your hands through your legs and bow for a moment. Good. Glad your hands in. Hands are shoulder distance, elbows tuck into shoulder distance as well. Knees are around the outer upper arms. Shift your weight forward, look slightly forward. Lift one foot or lift both for Bakasana. Pull the belly up and in, lift your heels higher. And this time, if you want to try jumping back, you can. Zipping the legs together, otherwise you step when you're ready. Head for it. And a big up dog if you're up for it this time. Coming up, thighs are off the ground, heart is pulling forward, push into your hands. You should be able to hold it for a breath or two. And let's head to down dog. Down dog, widen your feet to the width of your mat and take your hands back a good hand's length towards your feet here. As you take your hands back, take your right hand under your body over to the outer left ankle. Pull with your right bicep and gaze underneath the left arm. Feeling lots of balance in the left arm. Rinsing out our spine. And we switch, right hand to the earth, left hand reaches under and pull a little bit. Breathe. Feel. Good. Hand to the mat. Continue to walk back. Heels in a little Malasana squat. We were here before. Just settle for a moment. You can always just stay centered here if you wish. Otherwise, let's take our stretch one more time, really getting into the shoulders, the torso. Reach up, 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 up through the arms. Lift up through the pelvic floor. Good. And then start to take your right hand forward. Get lots of length in your rib cage. Sweep it to the right. Left arm is going to go over the ear. And so you're doing that nice deep side bend. Lots of times we take the left arm to the left here. It's a little different today. And then the left arm is going to go up and over to the left. And anytime you're like, okay, I have to stop there, you can. And then you're reaching around the lower back towards the right hip crease. An option here to take the full wrap. If you get the wrap, I've just got 2 fingers linked. I'm going to pull the hands down towards my outer right ankle and elongate through the spine a little bit more, making sure the neck is relaxed. The neck relaxed can be looking anywhere. You're just not straining. Got a big breath in. Unwind your hands. We're going to detour this time. So lift up through your hands and then bring the hands down to the earth and move yourself forward onto your knees. Okay, if you need a child's pose, it's a great time to take it. Tripod headstand. Hands are back by the knees and the crown of the head. Better tuck this in or I'm going to suffocate in my sweatshirt. Probably not a good day to wear a sweatshirt. Hands are back by the knees, crown of the head to the earth. Tuck toes, lift knees, keep the elbows in line with shoulders, press into hands. This might be all you do today. And if you feel comfortable, knees on top of triceps, feet together. If you're here and comfortable, lift the heads of your shoulders. Maybe the knees come into chest, or maybe your feet extend to the sky. Make sure you're in a safe spot. You don't have something that you could fall and get hurt on next to you. You can always do it at the wall. 3 more breaths. My eyes are really still on something not moving. Shoulders are staying lifted, and a lot of the weight is in my hands. It's not just in my head. Otherwise, you're going to go into a somersault, trust me. When you're ready to come down, knees come into chest. Try to bring them to your knee or to your upper arms first. And then slowly come off your head and see if you can push right back into your Malasana squat. Hands to heart. I've got that little buzz going today from that upside down pose. Let's reach our arms up towards the sky, lift through the pelvic floor, lengthen in your side body. And then take your left hand, sweep it forward, all the way out to the left, big long line, right arm up and over, side stretch first. Good, hand will reach all the way up and back, keeping the arms nice and long, just kind of feeling our way. Tuck it into the left hip crease or take your bind, whichever suits you. Hands draw down as you lift up. So I remember when I first did this bind for years and years, I'd be all crumpled over. So you really want to expand in the pose as best you can. Good. Take another 2 breaths. Just feeling, breathing through it as part of the process. Good. Inhale, unwind. Reach up for a moment. Exhale, fingers to the earth. Hips go up and we fold. Heel toe your feet so they're back to hips width. Slide your hands under your feet. Padahastasana. Lean into your toes and release your neck. Three more full deep breaths here. Just taking any tension out of your neck. It's so good to do after a headstand. I always say, if headstands don't work for you, don't do them. Okay? They're not for everybody. If you have any neck injuries, stay away. Slide your hands out, and let's walk into down dog. Good. Down dog, take a deep breath in through your nose. Let it go. Beautiful. Lift your left leg towards the sky. Nice long leg. Exhale. Tap your, let's do right leg. Right leg to the sky. Did I say left or did I imagine it? Right leg to the sky. Exhale. Right knee taps right tricep. Way, way, way up there. Beautiful. Foot to the sky. Long extension. Slow motion. Lift the leg higher than you realized you could. Exhale, knee to chest. Round, 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 nice and slow step through. Crescent lunge. Keep the back knee lifted and rise to stand. Squaring hips, squaring shoulders. Take a deep breath. Open up your arms like a cactus. Lift your chest. Exhale, sweep your hands forward and push old energy back behind you. Beautiful. Inhale, open up. And exhale, sweep hands forward. Push old energy back behind you. One more time. Inhale. Good. Exhale. This time, hands will come forward and they'll find the earth and you'll lift your back left leg towards the sky. Bend your left leg like you're going to kick your right sit bone and see if you can reach your right hand up and maybe get a hold of the foot and then try to lift your knee up higher. So keep your heel in close to your sitting bone and lift your left knee up higher as your head releases down. Rely on your right foot and your left hand to balance. Take another 2 breaths. See the shape in your body? We're going to take it to the earth. Okay, so release your right hand down. Slowly bend your right leg. Bring your left shin to the ground. And then sit all the way back and straighten your right leg. And do it in a more restorative motion. And if you like here, you can take your left hand across your right ankle, really reaching through the left hand. And maybe you take your right hand over there as well. And I like to kind of bring my right hand back and just get really long in my right side body. 2 more full deep breaths here. Walk your hands over to the inside of your right foot, rebend your right knee, tuck the back toe, lift the back knee, and then pivot towards the back of your mat, Skandasana. You can lift the right toes up off the ground and sit down for this one today. Take your left arm in front of your left shin, reach your fingers to the left and sweep your right arm up and over your ear first. Good. Stay in the shape in the body and take your right hand to the mat inside of your right shin and try a little side bend towards the right. You might have to slide your hand down. Whew, that's a pretty deep one for me. Good. Take your hands to the mat. Turn towards the right foot with your gaze and walk to the front of your mat for a warrior 2 stance. Front heel to back arch, cartwheel up through the arms and settle into your legs. Lift and spread your toes, relax your shoulders, breathe. Strong legs here, keep the depth in the legs, flip the front right palm to the sky. Find this nice, beautiful side stretch, reversing your warrior. Good, extended side angle as you exhale, either forearm to thigh or reaching down to the instep of the foot, extending left hand up, or if you can handle it, all the way up and over the ear, finding the length in the pose. Good. Slowly let your left hand come to the mat. You're going to walk your hands to the left, but keep the shape in the legs. Plant your left hand down, kind of somewhere in the center here. Keep the shape of your warrior 2. Take your right hand to your inner right thigh and just put a little pressure there as you lean your torso back to the left. Breathe, my friends. Good. Hands both come to the earth. Walk your hands to the front. You're going to pivot towards an internal rotation in your hips. Plant your palms and sweep your right leg to the sky. 3-legged down dog. That might be enough. You can set the foot to the ground if you wish. It's a scorpion chaturanga. You look forward, elbows in, keep your right leg lifted as long as you can, and then pivot into your up dog, opening up your heart, knees to the earth, child's pose, breathe. Let's do the other side. Slow and steady. Come up onto hands and knees. Tuck toes. Lift hips up and back. Down dog. Left leg extends really long to the sky. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Right over the top of your push-up. Keep your heel lifted. Keep your toes engaged. Inhale, foot to the sky. Slow extension up and back. Knee to chest, round, 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 round. Step it through, crescent lunge. Get your feet in line with your hips and then rise up to stand. Bend your back knee if you need it, friends. We are almost there, I promise. Square your hips, square your shoulders. Inhale, cactus your arms. Open up your chest. That feels so good. Exhale, sweep the arms, pull the belly and push old energy back behind you. Inhale, open everything up. Hug to the midline so you don't fall over. Beautiful. Exhale, sweep the arms. Navel in. We have one more time, opening up the chest. Inhale. And exhale this time, hands reach forward. Out in front of you, lift your back right leg, standing splits. Start to bend your right leg. I'm so tight in my quads today. And try to kick towards your left glute. Okay? Steady your right hand And reach up with your left hand. See if you can catch the instep of the foot. Once you get it, pull your heel in, but lift your knee up as you bow inward. Balancing on the left foot and the right hand here. Lengthen up through your right knee even more and just experience that beautiful stretch you're getting. It's not for everybody, so if you're halfway there, do the halfway point today. When you revisit this class, you'll do a little bit more. Take a deep breath in. Lift, 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 lift. We're going to keep the shape of the body. Both hands come to the earth. Reach back through your right foot. Shin comes to the ground and sit all the way down onto your right heel. Bow over your left leg. Tune into your breath. And if you can handle a little bit more, lift your heart up. Cross your right arm over your left shin and then really reach through the right arm. I like to pull my left hand back. You can also reach it forward and then kind of get a little bit more of a twist happening. Good. Last 2 breaths here. Look forward. Crawl your hands inside of your right foot. Good. Breathe. You're going to rebend your left foot, I should say. Rebend your left leg. Tuck the back toe and then walk yourself towards your back of your mat, towards your right foot for Skandasana. Today's option, the heel is down, the toes are lifted and engaged. And we're here. We're kind of getting inside of that leg. And then you'll take your right arm in front of your right knee. And the left arm will reach up and over. Such a beautiful, yummy side bend. Good. Your spine's going to thank me later. And now we're going to reach out through our left fingers and take the right arm. And this one's harder for me. And keep lifted through your pelvic floor, not collapsing. Good. Circle your right hand to the ground. Look towards that front left foot. Crawl forward, set front heel to back arch, root through your feet and cartwheel up, warrior 2. Sink into your legs, feel strong and steady. Breathing here, let's flip the front left palm to the sky, stay in the legs and reverse your warrior. Side angle is next, so it can be forearm to thigh or hand to the instep. Top arm up and over ear. Feel that amazing length you've created with all this repetition today in your body. Breathe. Good. Keep reaching through your right hand. Bring your hand to the earth. Pivot to the ball of the back foot. Plant your hands and go to down dog, left leg to the sky. Good. Scorpion chaturanga optional. Elbows in and come into your back bend of choice. Beautiful downward facing dog. Let's take 5 breaths here. Good. Gaze to the front. Rise to toes, tippy toes, bend knees, step, hop, or walk to the front. Leaving yourself about a 2 feet space here in case you feel like playing. We come into one more time, chair pose, Utkatasana. Bend your knees, feet are together, and sit down into your chair. Good. Stay in your chair, pick your heels up, and see if you can go a little deeper into your chair and hold. Squeeze your legs for 5. You've got this. Torso long, 4, don't fold. 3, 2, squat low, widen knees, and you can do a couple things. If you just want to stretch, you bow and round your spine. Otherwise, it is Bakasana crow with the option of going crow to tripod headstand and coming back from there. So I'm going to walk you through that one and you can modify if you need to. So again, make sure you have room for your head to be on your mat here. So we start with our hands at shoulder distance, tuck the elbows in and lift the hips up. Shift the weight forward, hug your inner thighs. Your knees are around your outer arms. Pick one foot up, pick the other. You can stay here or simply lower the head down, coming right into your tripod headstand. Knees can stay down or the feet can lift up. Press through your hands. Stay heavy in the hands. Otherwise, you'll somersault. Good. If you're going to take this right into chaturanga, you're going to, as your feet come down, I like to do one at a time, you'll lift the heads of the shoulders up and look slightly forward. So feel free to come with me if you want. I'm going to split the legs and push off my hands, lift my heart, and come into my up dog. If you're not going that way, meet us slow and steady into your down dog. And let's surrender into child's pose. Let the energy soften and settle. And slowly roll up onto knees, sit off onto one hip. Feet come around and in front of you, and we'll keep our left foot in, and we'll extend the right leg out here. And you're breathing. So many different fun poses we can do with all that side body length. So we're going to attempt today reaching up and over the top and grabbing our foot. So we'll see how we do. But you're going to start here. The starting pose is reaching down your leg and reaching your opposite left arm up and over, okay? This is it. This is it. That's okay. If you get here and you're ready for a little bit more, you'll slowly cross your right hand towards your left hip crease, and you'll see about going deeper. Okay, some of us are going to be open enough to continue reaching through that top hand until you can actually grab either peace finger around big toe, or you can simply grab your foot and spiral open as much as the body allows. Wiggle into it a little bit more. Wherever you are, it's 5 more deep breaths. Fun, huh? If you've gotten here today and you've never done it before, it's because of the repetition of opening we have done in our arms, in our ribs, and our back. Beautiful. Slowly allow your left shoulder to drop. Good. Hand to the earth. Unweave your right hand and square off. Lift up a little and then fold here again. And you might feel the ability to reach both hands towards your foot and draw your forearms down alongside. I'm going to bring my back knee in a little. Down alongside your shin, and maybe get your forehead close to your inner ankle today. Flexing back through the right foot a lot. Relax your shoulders out of your ears and be here. Feeling the body. Good. Walk your hands in. Let's tuck the left foot under us and bring the right foot around. Cross the ankle in front of the knee. Hold on to your top shin and then slowly turn towards the right. Taking right hand behind you, left arm up, and let's complete the twist. Elbow towards outside of knee. With the option today, if your shoulders are feeling nice and open, you might take this top hand and weave it through that little triangle of your legs. The back hand is going to wrap around and they might find each other. If you get that bind, it's really nice to lengthen up out of it. You can use a strap between your hands if you're almost there. Both sitting bones grounded. Breathing. As we wrap up and bind, a lot of the magic happens when we release the pose. So really experience the release here in a moment. Take a deep breath in and slowly unwind with your exhale and just feel it. Feel that magic happening. Let's switch our legs. Left leg out, right foot in. Start by just slowly bending, side stretching down towards the left foot. So if this is all you've got today, that's okay. You're going to cross the bottom left hand towards that right hip. Kind of grab a hold of that right hip and see if you can go deeper into your stretch. Option to grab the foot or not. If you grab the foot, big toe, you can slowly spiral open. Maybe pull in a little bit more. Wedge that hand closer towards your opposite hip. And just breathe and feel. And this hamstring for me is a lot tighter. I can feel a lot going on in my side ribs. Breathe into what pose you have right now. Relax your neck. And you might spiral open more, or you might not be able to. It's all experimental, my friends. Don't do too much, you don't want to get hurt. Slowly let your right shoulder drop. Move slow. Unweave your left arm. Square off more towards your extended left leg. I'm going to bring that back knee in because that worked better for me. Lengthen, then fold in. See if you can grab your hands around the outer edge of your foot. And as you grab your hands around the outer edge of your foot, lengthen your spine, forearms come towards the outer shin, and then try to lengthen the top of your head into the crook of your ankle. Feel the length going down the back of the leg, but also extend the length into your torso, trying to reach your spine out of your lower back. Get 1 more millimeter of space there. Beautiful. Slowly come upright, tucking the right foot kind of back by your outer left hip. Bring the left foot around. And as you sit, grab a hold of the knee and get really nice and tall. Get both sitting bones rooted. And then start to turn towards that thigh of your left foot. You can take your left hand behind and right elbow to the outside. Lengthen into your twist. Kind of get there and decide if you want to go for the bind. Your right hand will weave outside of the leg through that little hole. Your hand comes through, okay? And then maybe wrap around. You can use a strap here as well. I've got 2 fingers linked, and so now that I've got that, I'm going to expand up and deepen my twist. Shoulders out of ears, both shoulders rolling down the back. Breathe into this crazy little wrap you've got yourself in. Feeling able-bodied, strong, willing to try, but also willing to understand if our body doesn't want to do it today. It's okay. I feel my back going crack, 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 crack. Lift your head just a little bit more. And again, we want to experience the release. So take a deep breath in and really feel the exhale as you let it go. So beautiful. Make your way onto your back. I'm going to grab behind my thighs and just rock back, and that's going to feel good for the back. You can rock a couple times with me if you want. Maybe you rock into a plow, hands back towards feet for a moment, and then rock out of it. I'm going to rock into 1 more of those. Make sure if your neck doesn't feel right, you don't come into that. Hands come to the earth and then roll your tailbone all the way down. Bring your knees to your chest. Wrap forearms around shins. Take your nose to your knees. Squeeze and say a thank you to yourself for showing up. Deep breath in. And let it go. Spread out onto your back. You are a rock star champion. Thank you for being here on your mat with me today. Again, I'm Anne. I love to have this practice with you. Please share with your friends, like, comment, send me a message, and I hope we get to do this again real soon. This is where I'm going to leave you today. I hope you spend a good 5 to 10 minutes here on your back in Shavasana. Just absorb your practice. Thank you so much for being here. Bring your intention back into your mind if you like. Bring your palms together and touch your thumbs to your third eye center, just sealing that intention in. Take a big breath. And with that, we let it go. Let your hands come resting alongside your body. Palms turn up. May the divine in me greet and honor the divine in you. Thank you for sharing your practice, and I will see you soon. Namaste.